It's time to continue reading in 1 Corinthians chapter 14. We will get through here someday. Small pieces. Put it all together. Chapter 14, we're at verse 26. What then? So it's like saying, okay, so now what? What then, brothers and sisters? Whenever you come together, when you gather, when the church comes together, each one has a hymn, a teaching, a revelation, another tongue, or an interpretation. It's just saying, when you come together, each of you has a gift to bring. Each of you has something to contribute, a song, a teaching, something God's shown you, a revelation, a message from another language, or an interpretation. Everything is to be done for building up. What we do when we come together is to build up, not to push down. If anyone speaks in another tongue, there are to be only two, or at the most three, each in turn, so not all at the same time. And let someone interpret. Have the interpretation. Have the interpretation. That's, I think, what God intended when these tongues were used. There should be an interpretation. That's his intention, that can be understood, unless the message is just for God, and perhaps so. But if there is no interpreter, that person is to keep silent in the church and to speak to himself and God. It's for you, it's for him. It's not for everybody else if there's no interpreter. 2 or 3 prophets should speak, and others should evaluate. Let these who are teachers, God's given me this word, I want to share this word with you. Let 2 or 3 of them speak, and others say, evaluate it. What does that say to me? But if something has been revealed to another person sitting there, the first prophet should be silent. So if something is said that's really a revelation and people are, just wait, allow what has been said to come on this, allow it to be processed, allow us to evaluate what is said before more and more and more and more. For you can all prophesy one by one, so that everyone may learn and everyone may be encouraged. And the prophets' spirits are subject to the prophets. Their spirits should be in control. They should be in control of that spirit, since God is not a God of disorder, but of peace. God's a God of order, not confusion, not craziness. Now, we've all probably been there. I've certainly been in a gathering of believers that was crazy. Confusion, disorder. That's a big one. God is not a God of disorder, but a God of peace. So when we come together as believers, let everyone come to bring a hymn, a revelation, a word from God, a message from him in a tongue, if it can be interpreted. And do it orderly so that it lifts up, not brings confusion, not causes people to get upset. Let's hear from God. We're brothers and sisters in Christ when we are believers and followers of Christ. So that was Paul's message to the church in Corinth. And that's verses 26 through 33. We'll continue next time.